How to create a good sales atmosphere. Hi, my name is Rob Spence, the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions. I'm a sales trainer, sales coach, sales author, and the owner of Paragon Sales Solutions. For those of you who've never watched a sales snippet, these are just a 4 to 5 minute simple sales training guide to help you get the most out of your sales, out of your business, and to help you sell more. And in this week's sales snippet, I want to talk to you about how to cultivate and grow a good sales environment within your business. So many people set up bad images in their head of sales offices or sales floors, so to speak. They get the idea of the Wolf of Wall Street, so they go and buy their team Red Bulls, they go and provide loads of Haribos and sweets. And in my eyes, this is only a short-term fix over a long-term solution. And having worked with hundreds of sales teams over the past couple of years, I've seen what works and what doesn't work. And in this video, I'm just going to share with you 5 simple tips on how you can create a good working atmosphere within your office to help you and your team sell more. So tip number 1, always offer natural lighting and a clean work environment. No one likes to work in dark and gloomy offices. Everyone wants nice, bright, light, airy places to work. Now, sure, there's a lot of scientific reasons as to why that would be. I can't quote you on those, of course I can't. However, all I can do is talk to you from experience, and that I know if you put anyone in the darkest corner of any room, they're not going to be as motivated as someone in a nice, light and bright and airy room. Look at Harry Potter, for God's sake. He was underneath the stairs for so long and was miserable, and then he flourished into a wonderful wizard that he became. Even a plant in the darkest of circumstances cannot grow and flourish into what it should become. So offer as much light as possible and keep everything as clean and tidy as possible too. Which brings me on to my next point about desk personalization. Once again, I've worked with companies where they're so health and safety obsessed and so obsessed with, DSE, display screen regulations or whatever it is. I don't know, I don't really listen half the time to health and safety. If you don't allow your team to personalize their work area, they're not going to want to come to spend any time within your office. Let's face it, we spend 90 to 80% of our lives in work, don't we? So why not allow your team members to personalize their desk? If they want a photo of their children on their desk, allow them. If they want some flowers, allow them. If they want a stand-up desk, let them. Help them invest in one. Do whatever your team want on their desk. If they're going to be spending, 8 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is at their desk, it needs to be a good working environment. Tip number 3, try and offer as much recreational areas or breakout areas as possible. Sure, I'm not saying you have to go full on Google and offer slides and fireman poles or whatever, but even just the simple things, nice kitchenettes to go make a cup of tea can make the difference between good morale and poor morale. If you can set up a football table, do so. A darts board if you can. Just anywhere to get out of the rigmaroles of the 9 to 5 and just the stagnant sitting at a desk. The more breakout areas and recreational areas, the better. Tip number 4, now this is a key one for me, and it's something that I believe in totally, and it's an open door policy. No one wants to work in this, and I say it quite jokingly, this whole kind of corporate world where if you're a manager you get to sit on a better table than just the workers kind of thing. The more you work as a team, whether that be the directors, managers, supervisors, floor staff, whatever it is, the more you work together, talk to one another, communicate effectively, the better. No one wants to hear mummy and daddy arguing behind a closed door. Sure, they don't want to hear mummy and daddy argue in the same room at the same time. However, they want to be involved in discussions. Everyone wants to be a part of the team. And if you can cultivate an atmosphere and an environment where you allow your team to make the decisions for the better of the business, that's only going to benefit you and your sales. And the final tip is a really simple one and a really obvious one. And just try and make things fun. Once again, I said earlier about how we spend a lot of time in work. If you can do anything to create either fun within the office or even outside of the office, morale will increase. So whether that be, Christmas jumper day or, cake, Macmillan charity mornings, coffee mornings, whatever it is, or even just going out, taking the team out for a drink, whatever it is, just try and encourage some fun. We're all in this life to, sure, make money and be successful, whatever. But success can also be defined by our happiness, and The more we are happy in work, the more we're going to perform. And so if we're performing well, we're going to sell more. And if we're selling more, your business is going to do much better. So there's 5 really simple tips. And I'm sure you do implement a lot of these within your business. If not, I recommend you do so. As I said before, the team that surrounds you, or the team that you manage, or the team that you are a part of, will sell so much more if your morale is high and you are working effectively as a team. And doing these 5 simple things will encourage that. And there's so many more tips I could perhaps share with you. But for now, that wraps up this week's sales snippet. Do you agree with me? Should we be encouraging team members and workforces to be a part of the team and having fun at work, or should we not? Am I wrong? Should people just be tied to their desk 9 to 5, staring at a screen with no say and, be seen and not heard kind of thing? Drop me an email, let me know your thoughts. rob@paragonsalesolutions.co.uk. As always, thank you for watching this week's sales snippet. Please do like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, share with your friends, your family, whoever it is. The further these videos go, the better. Thank you so much for watching, and until next week, all the best.